Do you know that getting your daily steps in can do so much more than help you maintain weight loss? One of the most powerful ways to maintain a healthy weight, keep your joints strong, and live longer is walk. And it is also one of the simplest exercises. No matter your age, the health benefits of walking are endless. And experts agree by adding walking to your daily routine, you can greatly improve your physical and mental health. Having an inactive lifestyle can be one of the causes of many chronic diseases. By not getting regular exercise, you raise your risk of obesity, heart disease, heart attack, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, stroke, metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, certain cancers, osteoporosis, and falls. Also, it can increase feelings of depression and anxiety. Having a sedentary lifestyle can also raise your risk of premature death. And the more sedentary you are, the higher your health risks are. So, walking is a great way to improve or maintain your overall health. Just 30 minutes every day can increase cardiovascular fitness, strengthen bones, reduce excess body fat, and boost muscle power and endurance. Unlike some other forms of exercise, walking is free and does not require any special equipment or training. Physical activity does not have to be vigorous or done for long periods in order to improve your health. Walking is low impact, requires minimal equipment, can be done at any time of day, and can be performed at your own pace. You can get up and walk without worrying about the risks associated with some more vigorous form of exercise. Walking is also a great form of physical activity for people who are overweight, elderly, and who have not exercised in a long time. Walking for fun and fitness is not limited to strolling by yourself around local neighborhood streets. There are various clubs, venues, and strategies you can use to make walking an enjoyable and social part of your lifestyle. So what are the positive about walking? Is the accessibility. You can walk anywhere in the world for zero cost. It's huge calorie burn. There is an almost endless amount of walking you can do once you have built up your endurance. While similar movements such as running are very finite in the amount you can do per day or week before getting tired. Walking is almost limitless. Walking is also easy to do. It integrates into daily life. Everyone is walking. You don't have to be shy. It's easily measurable with a lot of fitness apps today. It's also good for functional fitness. Walking can develop fitness if you use heels and conscious effort to get out of breath. It's also no exercise reward. Maybe the best bit of walking is few people feel they have done enough to gain a reward for their efforts. This then means the walking does not get out eaten in celebration, which is often the problem with standard exercise. We go running 10 kilometers and then we go to a restaurant and eat so much because we are feeling that we should reward ourselves. But walking is not like that. But what are the negatives about walking? Walking is time extensive. Walking is slow. So it takes time for you to burn a large amount of calorie. and you need to find a good place to walk. Walking is easy, but still you need to find a good place to walk to enjoy the movement. It is also poor fitness because you are not fast enough to get out of breath, right? And it's also you have a risk to be injured. People with leg pains or feet issues can have trouble walking, especially if you use a large volume of movement. So the chances of pains are lesser than jogging and running. Also, you need to look out for the weather. If the weather is not good, you cannot go out and walk. You need to make sure it's not raining heavily. Depend on where do you live. So, how many steps should you walk every day? How many steps should we walk every day? By now, a lot of people say 10,000 step goal, but that number should be your goal for every day. Turn out that fewer steps may have benefits. A study found that for people ages 38 to 50, 7,000 steps is good for the lower mortality rate. If 7,000 still seems steep for you right now, maybe 4,400 steps a day lower mortality rates found in a study after that. So if 10,000 steps is not feasible for you to reach today, remember that small gains still make a difference. The reality is that every step counts and every mile matters, said someone who was running with me yesterday at the park. Is it better to walk faster or longer? Well, you may think that as long as you go the distance, you are still reaping the same benefits. Several studies have shown over that walking faster is better for you and your long-term health. And one study found that the faster a person walks on average, the lower their risk of both of all-cause mortality and health disease. So, more recently, a study found that 200,000 cancer survivors between the ages of 50 and 71 found that those who walk at the slowest pace had more than double the risk of death from any cause compared with those reporting the fastest walking pace. So it's better to walk faster. But how fast is fast enough? A study once found that the optimal speed you should aim for is like walking at least 6 kilometers per hour. When it comes to the benefits of walking, slow and steady does not win the race. Walk fast for your life. How can I get started with exercise? If you have been inactive, you may need to start slowly. You can keep adding more exercise gradually. The more you can do, the better. But try not to feel overwhelmed and do what you can do. Getting some exercise is always better than getting none. Eventually, your goal can be to get the recommended amount of exercise for your age and health. So it depends our age and health. We are not all have the same goal. There are many different ways to get exercise. It is important to find the types that are best for you. You can also try to add activity to your life in smaller ways. such as at home and at work. Now, go take a walk. Thank you.